first thing on the list. Injora put out some hollow axles for the SCX6. That's about it for that one.
Make your rig extra heavy.
Make it extra heavy. It's already 30 pounds. Let's add a couple more dozen pounds.
Do those come in brass as well?
I don't know if those come in brass as well, but I'm sure that they will because, you know, that's just the way they like to roll.
Heavy.
Super, super heavy. But, yeah, there's no internals to them, so you got to put all your own guts inside them. And, yeah. Tamiya has released the D90 body that they had on the CC01, is now released on the CC02. There it is.
High performance.
Something completely different.
Or is that coming back around again? So those trends?
Oh, this is what everybody's waiting to hear about. You know, Trailfinder 3. Let's not come up with a unique name. Let's just do a number 3 on the same thing. Biggest thing about this, it's got a scale-looking motor. It has
22R.
Yeah, it's 22R. It's not as detailed looking as some of them are. It's weird though that you go to put in a detailed motor, but you can't open the hood. The hard body is just fixed hood on it. It is an RTR for this first release of it. And you notice that the battery ends are now all XT60s, which are way better than what they used to be. They used to be the old Tamiya ones.
Upgrade.
Snorkel, I think, looks kind of weird. They are sinter cut metal gears with a transfer case attached to the end of, so it's no longer a separated transfer case. So I think that's going to change the rules for certain points. It is actually a C-channel frame instead of the machined aluminum square tube. And it is actually oh,
he's lost.
Yes, you can in a minute. So anyways, yeah. Then we got Racing. Came up with some, where was I? You always get distracted right in the middle of doing something. Let's go back here a bit. Because that went through faster than it was supposed to. So the motor is a 22RE. And the motor being a 22RE lookalike kind of motor, but the motor fan is kind of small. I think it's going to be a real pain in the ass to try and do any adjustments on the pinion or any of that kind of stuff.
So will it leak oil like the regular 22?
Hey, my old 22RE never leaked oil.
Well, that's how the cab always stayed good because the oil was lubing the chassis up, and the box always rushed out because the oil didn't make it to the box.
Yes. Yes. Well, and then I'm just going to look here. So the frame, and if you notice, the frame actually necks down at the front. It's not just your straight frame rails. It's wider around the transmission, and the back end is wider, and then it gets narrower up in the front, like a real truck would be. Not like a lot of the scale trucks that we have nowadays. It's two rails, but they're the same distance apart, pretty much all the way from front to back. So,
and with those carbon cut ones, they're exactly straight all the way down.
Yes, and I got stories about those coming up here too.
Oh.
So, anyways, we got a 22RE motor, sinter cut gears, no longer a separated transfer case. And I don't think the body looks all that great. Yeah, Racing came up with the red color, because everybody does red, diff cover for an SCX6. And you've been waiting for this one. This is the M550. The M550 is a Mustang wannabe.
Mustang.
It's
a M550.
Yeah, you notice it's way more closed up on the back end than the other ones have been. And it's got a lot less wing than a lot of the other models have had that they've come up with.
Yeah, I like it. It looks sick.
Yeah, they're showing it in some different color options here. It's pretty nice. I personally like the orange. Maddox really likes the green because green is his thing.
Tim would like the green.
Tim would like the green and pink.
But you have to paint it yourself.
He'd really like the pink. So that's that one.
I still like
think
the
it's going to be a good body. I'm not a Ford guy, so it's not my thing, but they did a good job of it. I think it looks better than the one you see from J Concepts.
I think it's the best
And then
looking one.
since we're into the whole building drag bodies, well, here's lay down further back for mounting the body, so you're not going up through the window on your body from a 22S. So basically the low C, no prep car, basically. So it's carbon fiber, aluminum, all that kind of cool stuff, right?
It's nice.
Yeah. And then all the drifter guys, Onisiki.
Onisiki?
Onisiki. I don't know
Onisiki.
how you say that.
Hey!
Hi. This is a new drifter chassis, limited edition, only 300 of them made. Mid-mount. It is a mid-motor design, adjustable center of gravity, high flex matte, CG, or graphite, ESC mount on the back behind the motors. So as far back as you can get with the weight. All of the Japanese lettering and decaling and everything's done up on this. It's pretty damn nice. Did not see a price point on it when I was looking at it, but being that it's limited and there's only 300 of them being made, I'm going to guess that it's going to be north of $1,000.
Probably.
And then for all the guys with the little Furitek or Furitek ESCs, and you don't want to use the Bluetooth module to have to make your adjustments, they have now released the Tesla Digiboard programming and OLED display card. So you don't have to use Bluetooth to adjust your ESC. You could use this, but you have to use the Bluetooth adjusting module to adjust this. So if you want to update or program or anything, to my understanding from what I'm reading in the instructions, you have to use a Bluetooth to modify the programming card, if that makes any sense at all. And that is literally it for Christmas releases this week.
Kind of expected, though.
There you go. That's it. That's all. Say no more.